Matthew chapter 5. Then seeing the multitudes, he went up on a mountain, and when he was seated, his disciples came to him. Then he opened his mouth and taught them, saying, Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they shall be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. Blessed are the pure heart, for they shall see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called sons of God. Blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you when they mock and persecute you, and say all kind of evil against you falsely for my sake. Rejoice and be exceedingly glad, for great is your reward in heaven, for so they persecuted the prophets before you. You are salt of the earth, but if salt loses its flavor, how then shall it be seasoned? It is then good for nothing, but be trampled down and thrown underfoot by men. You are the light of the world. The city that is set on a hill cannot be hidden, nor do they light a lamp and put it on their basket, but on a lampstand, where it gives light to everyone in the house. Let your light so shine before men, that men may see good works and glorify your Father in heaven. Do not think I came to destroy the law or the prophets. I did not come to destroy it, but to fulfill it. For surely I say to you, till heaven and earth pass away, one jot or one tittle by no means pass the law till all is fulfilled. Whoever therefore breaks one least these commandments and teaches men to do so shall be called least in the kingdom of heaven. But whoever does and teaches them shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. For I say to you, unless your righteousness exceeds the righteousness of the scribes and Pharisees, you by no means enter the kingdom of heaven. You've heard that it said to those of old, you shall not murder, and whoever murders shall be dangerous of judgment. But I say to you, whoever is angry for brother for the cause shall be dangerous of judgment. Whoever says to brother Raka shall be dangerous of counsel, and whoever says you fool shall be dangerous of hellfire. Therefore, if you bring gift to the altar, and there remember your brother has something against you, leave your gift there for the altar. First be reconciled to your brother, then come off your gift. Agree with your adversary quickly while you're on the way with him, lest your adversary deliver you to the judge. A judge hands you over to an officer, and you be thrown in prison. Assuredly I say to you, you by no means get out till you paid every last penny. Again, you have heard that it said, you shall not commit adultery. But I say to you, whoever looks at a woman to lust for her has already committed adultery with her in her heart. If your right eye causes you sin, pluck it out and cast it from you. It's more profitable for you that when your members perish than your whole body cast in hell. And if your right hand causes you sin, cut it off and cast it from you. It's more profitable for you that when your members perish than your whole body is to be cast into hell. Again, you've heard that it said, whoever divorces his wife, let him give her a certificate of divorce. But I say to you, whoever divorces his wife for any cause of sexual immorality causes her to commit adultery, and whoever marries a divorced woman commits adultery. Again, you have heard that it said, you shall not swear falsely, but you shall perform your oaths to the Lord. But I say to you, do not swear at all, neither by heaven, for it is God's throne, nor by earth, for his footstool, nor by Jerusalem, for it is the city great king, nor shall you swear by your own head, because you cannot make one hair white or black. But let your yes be yes, and your no, no, for evermore of these is from the evil one. You have heard that it said, an eye for eye, tooth for tooth. But I tell you, not there is an evil person, but whoever slaps you on the right cheek, turn to him the other also. If anyone wants to sue you and take away your tunic, offer your cloak also. And whoever compels you to go with him 1 mile, go with him 2. Give to those who ask, and from those who want the ball, do not turn away. You've heard that it was said, you shall love your neighbor and hate your enemy. But I say to you, love your enemies. Bless those who curse you. Do good to those who hate you. Pray for those who spitefully use and persecute you, that you may be sons of your Father in heaven. For he makes the sun to shine on evil and good, and sends his rain on the just and unjust. For if you love those who love you, what reward have you? Do not even tax collectors do the same? And if you greet your brethren also, what more do you do than others? Do not even tax collectors do so? Therefore, you shall be perfect, just as your Father in heaven is perfect. Matthew chapter 6. Take heed that you do not do your charitable deeds before men to be seen by men. Otherwise, you have no reward from your Father in heaven. Therefore, when you do a charitable deed, do not sound the trumpet before you, as the hypocrites do in the synagogue and in the street corners, that they may be seen by men. Assuredly I say to you, they have their reward. But you, when you do a charitable deed, do not let your left hand know what your right hand is doing, that your charitable deed may be done in secret, and your Father who sees in the secret place will reward you openly. Moreover, when you pray, you shall not be of the hypocrites, for they love to pray in the synagogue and in the street corners, that they may be seen by men. Assuredly I say to you, they have their reward. But you, when you pray, go into your room, and when you have shut the door, pray to your Father who is in the secret place, and your Father who sees in the secret place will reward you openly. Moreover, when you pray, do not be like the hypocrites, No, more when you pray, do not use vain repetitions as the heathens do, for they think they will be heard for many words. Therefore, do not be like them, for your Father knows the things you have need of even before you ask him. In this manner, therefore, pray. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us today our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but save us from the evil one. For yours is the kingdom, the power, the glory, forever and ever. For you forgive men their trespasses, your heavenly Father forgive you. But if you do not forgive men their trespasses, neither will your Father in heaven forgive your trespasses. And when you fast, do not be of the hypocrites, for they disfigure their faces, that they may appear to men be fasting. Assuredly I say to you, they have their reward. But you, when you fast, anoint your head with oil, and wash your face, so you do not appear to men be fasting, but to your Father who is in secret place. And your Father who sees in the secret place will reward you openly. Do not lay up for yourself treasure on earth, where moth and rust destroy, and thieves break in steal. But lay up for yourself treasure in heaven, where neither moth nor rust destroys, and thieves do not break in steal. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. The lamp of the body is the eye. And therefore your eye is good, your whole body is full of light. But your eye is bad, your whole body is full of darkness. If therefore the light that's in you is actually darkness, how great is that darkness? No one can serve two masters, for either you hate the one and love the other, or else you be loyal to one and despise the other. You cannot serve God and mammon. Therefore I'd say to you, do not worry about your life, what you eat, what you drink, or about your body, what you put on. Is not life more than food, and the body more than clothing? Consider the lilies of the field. No, consider the grass, how it grows. Consider the lilies of the field, how they neither sow nor reap nor gather in the barns, yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not much more valuable than they? Which of you by worrying can add 1 cubit to your stature? And why do you worry about your clothing? Consider the lilies, how they neither toil nor spin nor gather into barns. Yet I say to you, even Solomon in all his glory was not arrayed by one of these. If God so clothes the grass of the field, which today is and tomorrow is still in the oven, will he not much more clothe you, or you little faith? Therefore, I say you not to worry about your life, what you eat, what you drink, or what you put on. For after all these things the Gentiles seek. For your Father knows you have need of all these things even before you ask him. But see first the kingdom of God, his righteousness, and all these things will be added to you. Therefore, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about its own things. Sufficient for the day is its own trouble. Matthew chapter 7. Judge not that you not be judged, for with judgment you judge, you be judged, and the measure you use will be measured back to you. And why do you look at a speck in your brother's eye, but do not consider a plank in your own eye? Or how can you say to your brother, let me remove the speck from your eye, but look, a plank is in your own eye? Hypocrite, first remove this plank from your eye, then you see clearly to move the speck from your brother's eye. Do not give what is holy to dogs, nor cast your pearls before swine, lest they trample them underfoot and turn and tear to pieces. Ask and be given to you, seek and you find, knock and it will be open. For everyone who asks receives, he who seeks finds, and to him who knocks it will be open. Or what man is there among you who if his son asks for bread will give a stone, or if he asks for a fish will give him a serpent? If you then being evil know how to give good gifts to your children, how much will your Father who is in heaven give good gifts to those who ask him? Therefore, whatever you want men to do to you, do also to them, for this is the law and prophets. Beware of false prophets who come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly are ravenous wolves. You know them by their fruits. Do men gather grapes from thorn bushes, or figs from thistles? Even so, every good tree bears good fruit, but bad trees bear bad fruit. A good tree cannot bear bad fruit, nor a bad tree bear good fruit. Therefore, by your fruits you know them. Not everyone says to me, Lord, Lord, shall enter the kingdom of heaven, but he who does the will of my Father in heaven. Many will say to me that day, Lord, Lord, having not prophesied in your name, cast out many demons in your name, and done many marvelous works in your name. And I declare to them, I never knew you. Depart from me, you who practice lawlessness. Therefore, whoever hears these sayings of mine and does them will be likened to a wise man who builds a house on the sand. And it rained descended, and the flood came, and wind blew, and beat in the house, and it did not fall, for it founded upon rock. And whoever hears these same mind and does not do them will be likened to a fool who builds his house on the sand. And it rained descended, and the floods came, and the wind blew, and beat on the house, and it fell, and great was its fall. And so it was, when the people when he finished these sayings, that the people were astonished at his teachings, for he taught as one having authority, and not as the scribes. Thank you for watching. I know I got a few verses wrong, especially in Matthew chapter 6, but hopefully this can inspire other people to memorize the Bible as well. And thank you for watching.